Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have this. It's the 2009 Honda City I-vtec. Quickly, let's check the engine bay. Open it up. Here's the 1.5 I-vtec motor. Engine looks quite clean. The car has just been washed right now, so that's why it looks everything shining. Okay, close this. Headlamps, you got the halogen setup. The grille looks quite good. It's the arrowhead design. Alright, so coming over to the tires, it's a 15-inch mag wheel. Looks great on this car. Taking the side profile, so the side stance of this car is really good. It's quite low to the ground, so driving dynamics are pretty good. Let's take a look at the boot. Yeah, there's a 12-inch subwoofer. Boot space is really good. I don't think anyone has ever complained about the boot space in the Honda City I-vtec. Taking a look at the back stance, it's no scratches, quite good condition. And the passenger door also opens quite wide, 90 degrees almost. So getting into the car is very easy. Okay. So you see there's ample of knee room. The under thigh support also is quite good. It's very comfortable at the back. There's a center armrest with some cup holders. There's also a bottle holder over here. Overall, the interiors look quite good. Beige interiors, so you'll have this airy feeling and you won't get claustrophobic in the back. The windows also are quite big on the other side as well. Now let's go on the driver's side. The seat is adjustable for height, manually adjustable, no electronics over here. You've got the window controls right over here and the mirror controls on the top. Okay, so taking a look at the inside, it looks really beautiful. You know, even though it's a 2009 car, these interiors have aged beautifully. You can check the headlight level over here. Here you have got the volume controls, the AC controls over here, blower. Here you have got the manual handbrake. You have got the armrest. You can keep some storage space below that. Gear shift. There's a decent size glove box as well. You've got bottle holders over here, speakers. As you've seen at the back, we had the 12-inch subwoofer. The car also has additional speakers over here. Yeah, there are 2 speakers. And overall, the dashboard design is really good. The steering feels good in the hand. It weighs up quite well when driving as well. Okay, so taking a look at the instrument cluster, it's quite straightforward. It's an analog meter, so you know you got the speedometer right at the center. You've got your tachometer towards the left and your fuel gauge on the right. Yeah. So the car looks really good on the inside. It's really well kept. No panel gaps. The seats look good as new, so you won't have to spend over there. Overall, this car is a really good car if anyone is in the market for Honda City I-vtec 2009 model. Now let's get driving this car. Alright, so let's get driving now. Check out its surroundings. Gear in first. Let's get going. Okay, initial impressions are good for this car. The clutch is extremely light and easy to use. Gear shifts are precise and good. Pickup is phenomenal. Right now I'm in second, and that was good. Brakes leaves you a bit wanting for more. It could have been better. Alright, let's test the pickup again. Put in first, clear the speed bump. Yeah, not enough place to actually open up this engine too much. Alright, don't have enough place. And the tires wheel spin in second gear. I mean, like, that itself should tell you this car doesn't lack any power. Talking about the suspension, it's a little bit on the stiffer side. I mean, the drive because of that is quite good, but when it comes to potholes and speed bumps, it makes you a bit uncomfortable. Also encountering a little bit of road noise in this car, so that's not too great. All right, let's yeah, second gear 100. So you see, the best part about this engine is it loves to rev, you know. I mean, the I-vtec motor became famous because of this exact same reason, right? People really love to rev this motor to the limit. So you're going to have that same amount of fun. Only be careful of the speed bumps and potholes, because this car doesn't seem to like any of those. Okay, talking about the speed breakers, you're going to have to take care of it a bit, because it does bottom out quite occasionally. So and the engine keeps revving, keeps going, keeps building up power. As you've seen, there's absolutely no lack of grunt in this car. So it is an old car, but still it has quite a bit of grunt under the hood. Yeah, as you've seen, changing lanes in this car, very simple. Anyone who's going to get this car is going to have a lot of fun, that I can assure you. But yeah, you're not going to have fun on the speed breakers, especially if there are 5 people sitting in this car. To bottom out every single time. The brakes are really disappointing in this car, because it really leaves you lacking for more. I mean, it will stop, but it's going to take a long time for that. So I wouldn't recommend driving too fast unless you change the brakes and the tires on this car. Also, one more thing, the A pillar tends to get in the way many of the times, so that's a bit annoying when making turns. aftermarket horn sounds quite good. Okay, let's try out the AC. Okay, there was some song playing for a second and it confused me from where the sound was coming. The AC cooling is a bit decent. I mean, with older Honda cars, it used to be a problem where the cabin never really used to cool down too soon. So that problem exists in this car too. But yeah, I mean, like, it is decent, as I said, you know. It won't cool too much, but it is decent. Grip levels of this car, I mean, like, the tires don't do a really great job of that. It lacks grip. So if you need to do some enthusiastic kind of driving, you'll need to change the tires of this car. They are new tires, by the way. So if you're just going to drive it normally and not push it into corners and stuff like that, these tires will do very well. But yeah, if you want to kind of enjoy a bit, you'll need to change the tires. And man, whenever you rev this motor, it just brings a smile on your face, you know. I think anyone who has driven an Honda I-vtec engine, the naturally aspirated one, will say the same. Yeah. There's a bit of road noise, as I said, you know, it kind of filters through. So that's kind of unnerving, especially when you go up on the highways and stuff like that. This clutch is making a bit of sound. I mean, I think you'll have to oil it or something like that, but doesn't seem like anything major. Turning radius is decent in size. I mean, it's a long car, so you won't be able to maneuver in tight spaces really easily. But as you just seen, right, I did not have to move the car front and back too much. I turned it in on the first try. Okay, so who should actually buy this car, right? Someone who's enthusiastic about driving, doesn't have too much to spend on a car, but would really like a reliable Japanese car and would love to go on occasional road trips. I think this guy is really suited for you. Coming to who shouldn't be buying this one, if you're looking something for comfort, something that doesn't have too much of road noise filtering in, and something that gives a lot of average, yeah, this car isn't for you. This car gives an average of around 9 to 12 liters per kilometer. So yeah, not that great. As you can see, any gear I'm shifting, there's no lack of power in this car. So right now I'm in second and I'm doing like 5. As soon as I put on the accelerator, it's pulling through. There's less space on the road to utilize the entire ref band of this car, so you definitely won't have a problem when it comes to power. As you can see, changing lanes in this car is quite a breeze, you know. The steering weighs up really well in the hand. You can dart into corners and you know exactly what the front tires are doing. There are some cars which, I mean, like, you'll keep on turning the steering, but you actually don't feel what's going on the road beneath you. But that's not the case with this car. As soon as you turn in, as soon as you hit the brakes, or as soon as you press the accelerator, you can literally feel what the tires are doing beneath you, right? And that's why this is a really good driver's car. So if you really like driving, please do take a test drive of this car and make up your mind if this car is for you. As usual, I'll put in the seller details below in the description, and I'll meet you guys in the next video.